Heidi ho. Greg, yeah, as you can see, recommended that I play this game called Baba Files Taxes. He thinks it might be relevant to my interests. I don't think he's making a pun there, because tax and finance are two, well, tangentially related things. I don't know. I myself am not too familiar with what Baba is. Seemingly, this is a spin off, so I would imagine there's some property there that exists. While setting up the stream, it when I selected, okay, so I'm playing this game, two genres that popped up and said RPG and horror. So, okay. So let's have at it. Oops, this one looks good. There we go. Okay. Baba has to file taxes. However, Baba has one big problem. Writing and reading are not Baba's strongest suits. Oh no. What's even worse, the tax papers must be ready to be presented to me, first, the narrator, first thing tomorrow morning, or else they'll be late. Could you, the kind player, help Baba in this troublesome situation and handle the tax forms for Baba? Sure! Before getting to the real work, here's one very important decision for you and Baba to make. What color will be used in filling the form? Okay, I mean, black just makes sense, but hopefully it's not just going to be on this background forever. So let's go with blue, which can also be professional. As part of filing the form for Baba, you have to write Baba's signature. Here's what it looks like. And I'm just going to use my mouse. Just go, leave a little space there. Line that goes, it looks like it goes through, but then it looks like it's actually a little lower at the end there with a little bulge there. Decided to go that way. Oh, didn't mean to touch. Don't touch the sides. Oh dear, this is not being anything. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should have retried. And it looks now at the top, that was the default one. That wasn't my drawing. Tax form B48A. How to fill out this form. On this form, you will be asked to both answer multiple choice questions and to add your signature. Multiple choice questions. Every answer option has an empty square next to it. Draw a cross over the square that corresponds with the answer you wish to give. Do not cross more than one square. Signatures. You will see the phrase your signature in many places on this form. Every time you see it, write your signature on the line immediately above the phrase, above where it says your signature. Do not write below this line. Okay. Most notably, you must sign every page on this form. Now, that's interesting. What if it doesn't say your signature? But okay. Your signature. Okay. Thankfully, they still have this guide here. So I'm going to a line that goes a little down. Once again, didn't mean to get those to touch. I wonder, though, if they're using this as a they're going to take this data and be like, here's people try to duplicate things. Oh, geez. Use this form to report your taxable income and details details of any such income herefrom, less any taxable income that doesn't fulfill the definition of income as set forth in the What is Taxable Income Act, Section 3, Article 5, or is otherwise exempt through either I being not accessible, 2 having been hidden underground, or 3 not existing. Exempt through, okay, I won't list the income that doesn't exist. Responder, the person or persons filling this form and reading this text at the moment, i.e. you. Respondee, the person or persons to whom the form will be addressed, the tax office. Party, a gathering of multiple persons intending to celebrate a specific event or otherwise make merry for whichever reason deemed suitable and to have the fullest extent allowed by law. Plural, parties. See, I'm reading this very fast. There is a bit of a tick. Oh, and I guess they did say at the beginning, these are due by tomorrow. So, refer to How to Have Fun Act, Section 2, Article 3.1 for more details on the definition of making merry. Definition, a term that summarizes a specific intention or meaning of a function, thing, or concept in order to 1, bring clarity to discussion, or 2, deceive individuals. Intention, the plan to perform a specific activity or deed. Meaning, the purpose pertaining to a function, thing, or concept as defined by its definition. Purpose, the meaning or intention of a function, thing, or concept as defined by its definition. Function, a semi-self-contained paragraph of programming code that can be called by other such functions or part of a programming code structure, which then carries out a specific task. Oh, okay, so this is a function, algorithm, a thing you call. I get odd to see it in text forms. Potentially affecting the rest of the code in some way, and or returning a value or values used by other parts of the code. Thing, an individual piece of stuff. Stuff, a mass comprising either of individual things or more ambiguous elements. Concept, an abstract construct that conveys information about something, including but not limited to said something's meaning, intention, of purpose. I think that's supposed to say or. Ooh, look at me. Disclaimer. Responder, that's as defined above, me. Responder makes sure to read each question carefully and answer to the full extent of their knowledge. If any of the details pertaining to the answers to questions in this form would be subject to change, it is the responder's responsibility to report any such changes to the proper authorities, either by filling this form again with the updated information or by using the supplementary form K3KE. Cool. I feel like, should I memorize that? Key. Okay. Any inaccuracies present in a submitted B48A form are grounds for, and I think that's what this whole thing is, or that's what it said last page. I can't go back. Any inaccuracies present in a submitted B48A form are grounds for legal action being taken against responder, and any further person or persons deemed to have been suitably in responder's vicinity at the time of filing this form. This includes whoever's watching this film. Such legal action may include but not be limited to 1. Being pointed at in a mean manner, 2. Being denied annual fruit allowance, or 3. Being laughed at by respondee and or members of the tax office, either discreetly or openly. Severability, or severability. If some part of this form is found to be unenforceable within the respondee's district or local court of justice, it will be removed from the form, but with the remaining form adjusted to follow the meaning of the severed portion to the fullest extent allowed by law. Legal notice. This document is provided as is, and respondee takes no responsibility to any errors or discrepancies in it. For instance, I think that of is supposed to say or, but they're not going to take any responsibility for that. Your signature. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna connect these. Little A with a tip that goes down. This I'm not gonna touch. They are not gonna touch. Oh geez, this is the worst B. Responder's name. Oh, that doesn't touch these two. That doesn't touch. A. The line which doesn't. Oh, I've made the signature much bigger than the other ones I've done so far. Oof. Okay, responder's identity. I am Baba. Now, I clicked and it filled the whole thing. That wasn't much of a cross, so I'm just gonna. Okay. Responder's home. I don't. I'm gonna guess they don't. I think maybe they just live Terranian. Personal ID number. I don't know the ID number, so leave that blank for now. This form is for taxes. Clouds are made of water? I was thinking air. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is air. Am I a robot? Yes. Not. Yesn't. Not yesn't. Not yesn't. Not. Yet. Not. Yesn't. Not. Yes. Not. Yes. Not. I guess notn't. What is emptiness? Something, fruit, ice cream, or this blank, I suppose. Which words appeared on line 4 of the previous page? I mean, they were discussing income pretty early on. How many letters zero? How many letters are in this sentence? I'm going to say 1, 2. Why? No. Life is interesting, isn't it? They only give me one. Okay. My signature. Now let's see if what I'm doing is actually a form or if they're going to be like, hey, you left one blank, buddy. Uh-oh, Billy. Yeah. I mean, I wonder if I'm supposed to, because they said, anything you do incorrect, you can either fill out in the form 3. No, was it K3KE? Didn't it start with a 3? Oh no. Or fill out the form again. Okay, signatures and assurances. I, the responder, hereby certify that I've read this form and entered all the questions on it to the best capability and truthfully without errors. Now, I don't think I should sign that until I see the rest of the form. I, the responder, hereby certify that the above signature is my actual real signature, so I shouldn't fill that out until I sign it. I, the responder, hereby certify that in case I haven't answered all the questions in this form by myself, it just dawned on me, like, if this is going to turn out to be a big jump scare, I'm going to be upset. Or laugh. One of the two. I, the responder, hereby certify that in case I haven't answered, but I mean, the link that Greg sent me was on PC Gamer, right? They wouldn't do that, would they? I don't know. I'm not a PC gamer. I, the responder, hereby certify that in case I haven't answered all the questions in this form by myself, whoever answered in my stead spent reasonable effort in order to imitate my thought patterns and flow of logic to adequately simulate me. That is what I would do, and I won't let anyone else get access to these forms. Because these are important documents, and if I can't fill them out today, I think it's just better off to accept the penalty than have someone not responsible fill them out. I, the responder, hereby certify to the best of my knowledge, I really exist. I mean, if I didn't, then Greg wouldn't suggest I play this game. Think about it. I mean, what sort of reality would that be? This third B is getting worse and worse, I think. Imagine someone designed a simulation, and part of it was that Kerry existed so that Greg could, or Kerry who doesn't exist. They programmed a Kerry so that Greg could recommend games to him. But then, it's just like, well, by that definition, it's like, what's a Greg? There you go. I, the responder, hereby certify that in case the above guarantee of existence would change, I would alert the respondee as soon as possible and file the I promise not to haunt the tax office agreement in my earliest convenience. Okay. So at first I'm thinking I'm not going to sign this because it's saying if I don't exist, I'll do something. But if I don't, the only reason I can be in violation of this is if I don't exist. So therefore, there's essentially no consequence. But yeah, I really like that definitions page because it's like, I like to believe that with accountancy and all legal matters, there's two arguments. You either one, they make them so complicated so that to justify, there have to be professionals that are hired to be able to read this stuff and understand it. right? And then so people may have made them complicated to make this profession, their profession, exist. But I like to believe that with accountancy and legal stuff, perhaps that they are as complicated as they are for genuine reason. Like when you read the terms and conditions, they're so long because they want to make sure they cover everything. And, they take the time to finding every goddamn word. But it's just like they just want to make sure that it can't be the intent of what they're doing can't be argued against. Now, why it's just my signature 3 times in a row? Okay. Now I don't know much about psychology. It was an okay B. This constant ticking, I wonder if to some degree it makes people go insane. Like they say that putting prisoners in solitary is cruel because inevitably you'll just go insane without contacting others. And it just seems like, I don't know, some people you'd think would be able to handle that. Thank you so much. Now Baba will have the tax paperwork ready for tomorrow. The next day, so it's tomorrow, which I believe the tax papers are due this morning. Here's Baba. Here's, I imagine, the respondee, who is the number 1 you. A page fell out. What are Congratulations. Here's how well your signatures match Baba. I got 20. Oh, okay. I'm scrolling here. Okay. 21, 30, 42, 45. Okay, so I like the little progression there. I skipped to 71, 50, 72, 100. My last one, though, 0. Congratulations. Me didn't quite understand what Baba was about. Was the narrator that purple guy this whole time? Me didn't quite understand what Baba was about, but went through the papers Baba had filled and decided to grade Baba's answers based on their accuracy. Understandability of signature, 63. Quality of multiple choice answers, 93. Overall, new high score. And that's the game. High score, 156, grade B. Well, I usually like to play games so I can be like, hey, if you enjoyed this, now you can play, but I think I just ruined the whole thing. Someone's posting something in my chat. They want to offer a promotion. They're trying to sell me something. Back to this thing. I like to recommend games. If you enjoyed it, you can try it yourself. That's still true. Maybe you could, however, knowing where this is going, try to beat my score. Maybe you won't succeed. But yeah, if you want to try, go ahead. Otherwise, good job, Greg. Good job. How does it say anywhere on the screen? It's under 19 minutes I've been... Good recommendation, Greg. Thank you.